Hello everyone, welcome to Lucie's Vision. I'm Lucie. This is part 2 of Pizzagate. I did put a trigger warning on this video as well, because this part I'm going to share with you guys what I have seen in my vision regarding Pizzagate and everything with that. And what I saw was very disturbing to see. I didn't like it at all. So I'm gonna try my best to describe what I saw for you guys can understand how severe this is and how bad it is, and that you need to know that this is actually a real thing that's been happening in our society for a very long time and it needs to be addressed correctly. A lot of people still think this is a false story, this is a false thing that's happening. It's not. And I just want people to really realize that, because changes needs to be had. Not only changes, but it needs to be showcased in the forefront in our media, for the media to basically warn the public that don't know. They need to stop trying to cover it up. I don't understand all this cover up shit, because this is very bad. Like, it's children that's being affected by this. But with that being said, let's get started. So, keep in mind, I've been having visions about Pizzagate for the last 2.5 years. It started in 2020. I didn't know back then that that's what I was seeing, that it was connected to this. What I saw was very disturbing, and I did not want to see those type of vision. But anyways, on 2020, that was the year that I saw something regarding Pizzagate. 2021, I saw more, and in 2022, I've been seeing a lot more. Um, with that being said, I'm laughing because this is just very disturbing for me. Like, it's uncomfortable, and I know it's important to talk about this. The year 2020, the vision I had was a moment in time. It seemed like it was the future. It seemed I was around other groups of people. I don't know where I was, so I can't really describe the place to you. I just know that we were in some type of facility. I just don't know where I was, because this is the future. In this facility, I saw me looking at a projector, or some type of, it was something in the screen. And what was playing in the screen, everyone was seeing it. Everyone that was in that room was seeing it, including myself. And what I saw was some type of being, and this being looked like the Baphomet looking creature. It looked just like this person, and he was raping a baby. And I don't want to. You know what? I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I did put a trigger warning on this. When I was seeing that, this is the first time I ever saw something like this. I don't like seeing stuff like this. This is the first time I ever saw something like that. So when I imagine me when I'm seeing this in the vision, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was angry in the vision that I was having. I was getting so mad. But I saw him raping the baby, and it was like so graphic, so disturbing, to a point where I saw what the baby was basically dying when he was doing that. That was the first part. And like, in this facility room, I was around other people around my age and younger. It was a girl that was laughing when this was happening, when we was watching this video, whatever this was in this projector we was watching. Um, she was laughing. I turned, like, she was behind me, mind you. I guess she was sitting behind me when we was watching this projector. I turned around and started yelling at this girl. It was like the way that she was laughing. It wasn't like a laugh um so who's like really laughing. It was like a response. And I realized now that there was a trauma response to this, like the woman that was laughing like that, because she wasn't laughing. She was laughing with a straight face. So it was just weird. And she was off too, whoever this girl was. But anyways, that was just weird. It was a lot. There was a lot more to this vision, but I just wanted to describe the what was going on with the baby and what was happening in the video. There was other beings in this video. I mean, in this video, there's other beings in this vision that was being experimented on. They were X market species, but they were evolved already, and they were doing experiments on them and all types of things. So who knows what was happening there? But that's what I saw. That was the first vision that I had. I know that it was in the future for some reason. Um, Very disturbing. Right after I had that vision, I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, it shook me. Like, I was traumatized seeing it. So I just didn't like seeing those things. That was the first time and the last time I had that vision, anything regarding that vision that year. That was the year 2020 when I had that vision. 2021, something happened again. This one was, I don't know, it was just a lot, like, well, 2021 was, no, actually it's 2022. I don't think 2021, I know I saw something, but I feel like it's like it was some type of, I don't know what it was. Like, I don't know, like, they I saw children that was kidnapped, right? We were somewhere and I'm seeing what was happening. Like, they were like, breeding them, right? Like, they were breeding them, but it was like they was taking something, like, they were doing experiments on them, but what they was taking, I don't know if they was taking their sperm and what, I don't know why they needed that, but they was taking something from these children and then making them breed with other, making them having sex with other people and other people their age. Like, they was making them having sex with other people. That's what I saw. That was the year 2021. Very strange, very weird. But there was people that I saw was doing this. These people looked human, but there wasn't. There was definitely ex-market. There was some type of I think they were the conductors, to be honest, because of what they were doing, because they were doing experiments on them. So I don't recognize these people, but they were kidnapping children, and not just children. It was teenagers too. So it was both groups. It was different age groups that they were doing. But there was something that happened in that vision that I will not disclose. It doesn't pertain to the Pizzagate. So there, yeah, it was just a lot going on with that vision as well. But that was something that I seen, and that was back in 2021 when I had that vision. Now we're entering now this year, okay, 2022. I had another vision regarding this. This is a very recent one. Not that recent, but it was recent, like within, it happened last month when I had this vision. Very disturbing, very graphic, and I did not like it whatsoever. And I feel like there's a reason why the universe is giving, like, showing me these vision slowly, because she knows that with me is like, I don't like seeing children being hurt or abused. So I guess she's giving me these vision little by little, but I know there's more to this, and there's more, like, I know it gets more graphic than that. Um, but yeah, this year the most recent one that I had was I was visiting my sister, which this particular sister lives in a different state than I do. I was visiting her, and I entered a room, whatever. I don't know what room I was in, but I entered a room, and all of a sudden, something just told me to look outside, and I look outside. As I'm looking outside, it's daytime, right? It's look like a normal. It looks normal, There's trees and all that stuff. It's just surrounded by a lot of trees and other buildings, right? So I'm just looking outside at first, but I kept staring, right? As I was staring, it's like outside change. I don't know how to explain it. It changed to like a location. I was looking into a location of something that was occurring. And in this location, I was seeing it was a building of people working in this building, like in some type of cubicle office building. I don't know what this building was. I didn't see a name or anything. I just saw people that appeared to be working, right? And it looked like it was nighttime at this location I'm seeing, right? Mind you, I'm still at my sister's house and I'm still looking out the window, like I'm looking outside, but I'm seeing something else than what is actually happening. I'm seeing a building of people working inside an office place that have cubicles, and they're on their computers. That's what I saw. It was nighttime. I could tell it was nighttime at this particular location. And at first I was just like, I was just seeing, I'm like, what am I? I'm like, what the heck? I was like shocked because I'm I'm like, okay, I was just looking outside and now I'm seeing this. I was like, what is this? So I started to see what they were looking, like what they were, these workers, what they were paying attention to. And then I saw it. They were watching child pornography. And I turned my head. I quickly, as soon as I saw that, I turned my head. I was like, "Oh no," because I heard it first before I saw it though. Like, because I was like looking, and then I heard it. I'm like, "What the hell?" And I saw it, and oh my god. But that's not the worst part. And then it started to show even more. Like I'm seeing the pornography, like I'm seeing how they made the pornography. I'm seeing like when they act like as it's happening, if that makes sense. Like I'm seeing the workers watching the pornography on the computer, right? But I'm also seeing past that, like these children actually, doing it with these different males. Like it was just awful. Like it was like I was there. It was like as if I was there and I'm seeing them doing that to these children. And these children, it's like they were like grooming them to be porn, like to do porn. That's basically what I saw. Is like at first I was seeing the workers, these whoever these male was, they were working and they were looking at the computer watching the child pornography, right? And then I saw deeper into that vision because I saw it happening, like them making the videos. I saw it. And it was just like very disturbing. It was just very disturbing for me. I'm like, I don't like it. So that's the part of like when it comes to the pornography and the kidnapping and like experiments, because like the 2021 vision, I saw that they were breeding them and they were taking something out of the, like they were taking their juices, their I don't, it sounds weird, but in weird that I'm saying that way, but that's what they were doing. They're taking their sperm or something like that, their juices for something. I don't know what that was for, but I saw that it was a woman and a male, and they were not human. They didn't look human. It wasn't. And they both was like they appeared to be European or some kind. Okay, so that was that. That was that vision, and then I had a vision about the cannibalism. I had a lot of those, but I'm just gonna show like describe one of them. Um, this one, I don't know where the heck I was. Like I really don't know. Like I was in a Benham house. It was just a lot of things. I was in a building house with other people, but I feel like we were trapped somewhere. And it was this girl or woman. She's the one who was eating people, and like for some reason I was warning people, but people didn't believe me. For some, I don't know why people didn't believe me, because I was wondering. Sorry about that, you guys. It cut off for some reason at 13:06. But it will resume back at 13:46. I apologize. I did have to pause it because I was interrupted, so I apologize for that audio that was missing. It was weird, but I did pause it and then some reason it didn't play on what I was saying, but it's okay. It wasn't audio that needed to be heard, I guess. Um, so basically, I left off with the girl or woman that was eating people, and we was in this house, this whatever this house building that we was in. This is actually the future, and this house looked like it was abandoned. But we was in this house, and it wasn't just me. It was other people around as well. But for some reason, I felt like this woman was not to be trusted. It's my intuition was just ringing, like not to trust this woman. But everyone else, like she was like her how she appeared to people, like as if she could be trusted. But I saw right through her, and everyone didn't see her how I saw her, but I knew that she was not a good nature or had good intentions. And I later found out that I was right because she was eating people. Like she was like I saw like I think I had a vision I had a vision within the vision of her because I'm observing this vision and I'm seeing the future me in this building with a group of people and this woman. I don't know who this woman is. The future me know who she is, but and in this vision I'm observing it right. I'm having a vision as well. The future me is having a vision about this woman, and what I was shown, we both saw it at the same time because it's so weird that how I'm explaining it, but that's how exactly how it went. I saw the woman eating people, right, and I was telling people that was around me who she really was and what she was doing, but for some reason people did not take me serious, didn't believe it, they just didn't see it until they saw it for themselves eventually. Eventually they did. And I don't know what happened after that, to be honest. But yeah, that wasn't the only vision I had about cannibalism. There was so much visions that I had throughout the since 2020. I even remember this one time. Again, this is the future, so I don't know what's going on. I only see like glimpses. I don't see beginning and end. I just see like a moment in time. Basically, that's what I see. A moment in time that's going to happen in the future. But whatever this was, I was surrounded by a lot of people. Most of these people, like all the people I was surrounded by, was Caucasians. I don't know if that's important, but I'm just describing what's going on. And they seem around my age and older, right? And there was adults too that was in this. I don't know where we wasn't in the house, we wasn't in a facility, we was in some type of building. I don't know what we was in. Like I don't know why, but we was there. And these people was known for eating people. Okay, remember I told you one of the prediction I had is that there's going to be a food shortage. Um, I don't know if people turn to cannibalism or whatever, or like this is what they were doing beforehand. I have a feeling that they did this before anything happened with our food. So I just wanted to say that because I don't nah. They felt way too comfortable doing it, but all in all, is this I had a lot of vision about cannibalistic behaviors from beings of I don't know who they are, even human. Because you know what, I don't think it's human. I don't think they're human, to be honest. I don't think I actually saw a human do it. I think these people are not human. They are some type of X-Market species, apex predator type of beings. Um, I can't tell you who they are because I don't know. I'm seeing a moment in time. And then I saw, the child pornography that was happening. That was just very disturbing. I was traumatized by that. That was the most recent one I had last month. Like, uh, towards the end of September, early to October is around that time when I had this vision about the child pornography. And then, 2020, I had that vision, which I mentioned that I was traumatized. Because that was the first time I ever saw something like that. I was looking at a screen or a projector where I was seeing a video of this creature, which I showed a picture on this video of what he looked like. He was more skinnier than that and like black. He was very, very black. Like his whole being was black and he had his horns were smaller. But he was raping this baby. It was just so graphic, so disturbing because I was seeing everything, what was happening. It was like, ugh, traumatizing. So I had meaning that indicates that Pizzagate is a real thing. It's not just Pizzagate. It's so much more into this. Like I said, it's one big umbrella of a lot of things that's happening regarding like that connects to this, like organ harvesting, black market, experiments. Something about the fluid. I mentioned that they were taking the fluid of the girls and the sperm of the boys, the males, for some reason. I don't know what's the significance of that, but they were taking fluid. I think that's important for me to state that, because there's something with that that they wanted with that, because it was like they were forcing these children and these it wasn't just children that I saw the second vision I described to you guys. It wasn't just children, it was teenagers and adults too. They were forcing them to breed with each other, and they would take their juices for something. I don't know why. I didn't see what they did with it. But I know that they was taking it and putting it in these test tubes. So I just want to make sure that I state that again, because I feel like that is significant and there's a reason. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for today's video. See you guys next time. Lucie out. Bye.